Tacoma, welcome back to your first grade TV classroom. Today is Wednesday, November 18th, and I'm Mrs. Oslin. As always, take a moment to check in with your zone. Think about what emotion you're feeling. Think about how strongly you're feeling your emotion. And then think about your I message. Your I message sounds like I feel because Take some think time. I'm going to model sharing my I message with Rashid. Rashid, I'm starting to feel hungry. So I think after this lesson, I need to make sure I eat something so that I can focus because I'm feeling like I'm in the blue zone? Would hungry be in the blue zone? Probably. Now, you take a moment to share your iMessage with your learning buddy, someone in the room with you, or with me on the screen. You'll remember it's really important for you and I to be able to express our emotions and think about how strongly we're feeling them so that if we're at a 4 or a 5 and we feel like we might do or say something that we know we shouldn't, we can stop and think before we do or say anything. And then we go through the stop and stay cool steps. First, we say, I feel like I'm losing control. Second, we stop. Third, we give ourselves a chilly hug. Fourth, we practice breathing in and out. And then hopefully we're cool and ready for school, which means we're in a place where we can share our iMessage. And that is the first step on the peace path. When you have a conflict with someone, a problem, and you're trying to figure out how to solve it non-violently, the first thing both people need to do is tell the problem, share their iMessage, and then the other person says it back. So you feel because and that's really important because the other person really needs to understand how you feel in order to solve the problem. Second, you brainstorm win-win solutions. Win-win solutions are solutions in which both people get some of what they want and both people feel good about the outcome. And it's important to use a win-win solution so that we maintain or keep our friendships. Last, you come back together with the other person and talk about what your win-win solution idea was, and you listen to what their win-win solution was. And then together you decide which one you're going to try to solve the problem. Some possible win-win solutions that we've talked about are share, take turns, apologize, fix the problem, and get help. But there's other options too. Now, every time when we come together, our job is to listen, share, and read and write. And you know that you're a strong listener when you have your eyes on the speaker, when you listen to the speaker, and when you think about the skills that I'm asking you to think about. When it's your turn to share, I do want you to share your ideas. I want you to talk about the book, and I want you to listen to other people's ideas. Now, before we do that, I wrote myself a note because I have been forgetting to tell you to grab your materials that you will need for our lesson. So, what I want you to grab are your whiteboard and marker, your learning buddy, and the book, The Fat Rat, and your ELA packet that has your phonics materials in it. So go gather those materials and then come back to me. All right, ready to go? Okay, you'll remember that yesterday we learned that you don't just know 50 snap words, you know power words. That means that you probably can read or write close to 500 words in a snap. So I want you to find your kindergarten individual word wall. That's this document that has all the kindergarten snap words on it. Do you remember this from yesterday? We learned that you can take the power word up and you can turn it into many different words. Now, on your whiteboard and marker, you're going to practice adding different letters to the beginning of the word up to make it a new word. As always, make sure you plug in your cap. Up. Ugh, I don't like that P. Up. I can do k, up, cup. Now, look at this snap word. This is the power word, at. On your whiteboard, practice adding consonants. You could also add digraphs or blends to the beginning of the word to make it a new word. At. That. Oh, I see something else I can do. Now I can take the T away, and then I have hat. Erase your whiteboard. Ooh, this was the fun one, can. We can read and write can in a snap, and then we can change the word can by taking off the C and adding a new consonant, or blend, or digraph. Ooh, I'm going to do a blend. What can I do? Oh, pull, an, plan. Now, cap back on your marker, make sure it clicks shut. Now today, I want to teach you how readers and writers find words that have the power to help them spell a lot of other words. And we're going to do that by looking at your first grade. We know it's first grade because here's our pal Rashid. Word wall that has all the snap words that you are going to learn this year. Some of them we've already learned. Find this, have it out. Let's look at some of these words and think about which words could we use to help us read and write other words. What are the power words on this chart? Do you see any? Did you see this word? This word? Has. Write the word has on your whiteboard. Now, let's see if we can use has as a power word. Take off the H and, oh, baz. That's not right. That's not a word. Let's try Naz. Nope, that doesn't work either. Has is not a power word. Let's try this one. Will. Write will in a snap. Now, what can we do? Take the W off and we have ill. That is a word. That means when you're feeling sick, you feel ill. What else could we do with the word will or ill to make it a new word? Fill, like fill my bucket. What else could we do? Do some on your board too. Take the f off and I can do, oh, Mr. Kevin. He had a consonant blend, ill, still, like sit still. Nice. Will is a power word because we can use it to read and write a lot of other words. Keep looking. Do you see any other words that are power words on your chart? Now I'm going to give you some time to pick a word and play with the beginning sound and see if it's a power word. Go ahead. Did you find one? Remember, they're not all power words like we learned with the word has. It's not a power word because it doesn't help us read and write other words. Now, wipe off your whiteboard, put the cap on your marker so it clicks shut, and put it off to the side, and we're going to practice reading The Fat Rat. So have that out in front of you. Now you'll remember when we read The Fat Rat, it's what's called a shared reading, which means we read it together. It can't just be me and Mr. Kevin reading The Fat Rat. Now, you'll remember The Fat Rat has lots of words that use power words. For example, highlighter. In fat is the power word at. Same in rat. So we're going to use what we know about snap words that we can read in a snap to help us read other words. Okay, ready? Read with me. The fat rat. The very fat rat bit the little pup on the nose. Then the rat went to the kitten. I wanted to say kitchen. Kitten. We see lots of snap words here that are working as power words. Did you see it in bit? Let's keep reading. Remember, look for the power words. The pup jumped back. No, it barked. The girl hit the rat on the butt with her hat. Drat, rat, she said. No, you go. Drat you. She ran after the rat. See, what snap words do we see that are power words? I see the word you. That's a snap word. Can that help me read and write other words? It can help me read and write other words that have you in it, like your or you've. What about said? That's one of our new snap words. Does the word said help me read and write other words? Not really. Said is not a power word. What about ran? Are there other words that you can read and write with the word ran? Remember, we wrote plan earlier. Let's keep reading. The kitten smiled at the pup and the girl. You saved me, she said. Sit here with me. Be my pup. Be my family. Today, we practiced how readers and writers find words that have the power to help them spell and read lots of other words. Those are called power words. And I want you to spend some time today looking at your word wall and finding more power words. I also want you, when you're reading, look for snap words inside other words that can help you read words that you don't yet know in a snap. You're also going to practice reading your kindergarten word wall. You'll remember you can read your word wall loud like a monster, scary like a witch, squeaky like a mouse, whisper like a secret, or invent your own. Get really fun and creative. And if it's okay with your adult, ask them if they will film you reading your word wall in your own way, and see if it's okay if they email it to us here at our TV classroom. And we'll either play it, if that's okay with you and your adult, or we'll share your idea. You could also just write it down and either email it to us or mail it to us in the mail. You're also going to continue tracking your reading goals, reading for longer and longer periods of time. Make sure you're in contact with your teacher. You do need your new ELA packet, that's the new reading and writing units, and communicate with them what you're working on. Thank you so much, first graders, for playing with words with me today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Now it's your 5-minute break. This is your chance to take care of your needs, but you also need to gather your materials for math with Mrs. Wally. You should already have your whiteboard and marker. You will need your learning buddy, which you should already have, and your counters. Thanks so much. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hi, first graders. It is Work It Out Wednesday. Are you ready to do some math? All right. So our first problem we have is 9 plus 0. What is 9 plus 0? Yeah, it's 9 because we have 9 and we're not adding anything. The plus zeros are the easiest. That pesky line is there again. All right. If 9 plus 0 is 9, then what's 9 plus 1? Means 1 more than 9. 10. Very good. Excuse me. Any predictions on what the next one's going to be? 9 plus 2. Now go back here. 9 plus 1 was 10. And this number is just changing by 1. So what's 9 plus 2? 9, 10, 11. Very good. What's 9 plus 3? 12. Yes. 9 plus 4? 13. Very good. How did you know it was 13? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice job. All right, today we are learning to tell if equations are true or false. So go ahead and get your whiteboard out. I'm going to get my, no, I do not want to do that. I'm going to get my whiteboard out and ready. So now we're going to decide if these equations are true or false. We need to make them true equations. I have 4. What number do I put to make 6? 4 plus what gets me to the number 6 or is the same as 6? 4, 5, 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Okay, reset the board. 8 minus blank equals 6. If I have 8, how do I make that 6? What do I do? 7, 6. How many did I have to cross off? 2. 8 minus 2 equals 6. Okay, reset. Now we get to pick one that makes 6. You decide what do you want to add together to make 6? Make a true equation. Which one do I want to do? I'm going to start with 1. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Yes, 1 plus 5 equals 6. What did you choose? Oh, I heard someone did 3 plus 3 equals 6. And another person did 2 plus 4 equals 6. Nice job. Okay, reset. Now we're going to do 8. Oh, we did that one. 10 minus something equals 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, how many do we have to cross off to get to 6? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. How many do we have to cross off? 4. Friends, look at this. 6 and 4 make 10. 6 and 4 altogether make 10. Very good. All right, reset your boards. Okay. It says, yesterday, there were 6 girls and 2 boys on the swings. Today, there are 4 boys and 4 girls on the swings. How many children played on the swings each day? Well, let's put the equation together for yesterday. I'm going to split my board in half. And I'm going to put a Y for yesterday and a T for today. So what's the equation for yesterday? 6 girls plus 2 boys equals, let's draw a picture, 6 circles. And we're adding, so we're going to put a break apart stick and then 2 more circles. 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's work on the today part. There are 4 boys and 4 girls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break apart stick. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much altogether? Hey, look at that. I wish Rashid was here to see this. If 6 plus 2 equals 8 and 4 plus 4 equals 8, both of them are the same as 8. Do you want to see what I could do? This is so fun. 6 plus 2 is the same as 8. So that is 8. And it's the same as 4 plus 4 because 4 plus 4 is 8. Both of these things make 8, which means they are the same as or equal to the same number. How cool is that? Wow. All right. That makes a true equation. We made true equations, ones that show the right answer. Tom has 7 beads but lost 3. B has 6 beads but lost 2. Okay. Are these equations the same? Do they have the same number of beads? So let's do the problems again. So put a line. We have Tom and we have D, right? Okay. Let's do Tom's first. 7 minus 3 equals, well, 7 plus 7. Okay, and I'm going to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. What does that equal? 4. What does D have? 6 minus 2 equals, oh, some of you are telling me 4. You don't even need to draw it. 6, 5, 4. Oh, are these true equations? That means they are correct. What if I said 6 minus 2 was 5? Would that be true or untrue? That would be untrue. Not true equation. It is not correct. So if this makes 4 and this makes 4, then I can write that. I want you to try and write that fun way of making the equation with me. 7 minus 3 is the same as 6 minus 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 is the same as 4. This is a true equation. All right. Here we go. Let's go on to our next one. Cat had 8 marbles, but lost 3. Amy has 9 marbles, but lost 4. I want you to go ahead. I'm going to give you a few minutes. I'd like you to solve both and write your true equations. You ready? Go. I'm going to start working, but don't copy me. Find your own answers because you're going to have to decide if my answer is true or false. Okay? Okay. Did you get yours solved? Okay, look at me. I said Kat has 6 marbles and Amy has 6 marbles. Is that what you got? No. I did. What did I do wrong? Oh. What should I do? I didn't show any kind of problems work, did I? I tried to do it in my head and I made a mistake. So first graders, what should I do? I'm going to draw 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to take away 3. And that makes 5. Okay. Okay, for this one, I need to draw 9. So that's 5 on top and 4 on the bottom. And I need to take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5 as well. 9 minus 4 is 5. Do they have the same amount? They do. And I thought they had the same amount too, but I had the wrong amount. They both have 5. So 8 minus 3 equals 9 minus 4. That is a true equation. Now, what I had before were untrue equations. They did not. They were not correct. So let's do, I'm going to scroll past this really quick. That's what I want to do is make this wide. We have a little bit of extra time. So I'm going to put out some equations. And you're going to decide, is it true or untrue? Are you ready? True or untrue? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. True. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Next equation. True or untrue? It's untrue. Why is it untrue? Yes, 4 plus 5 is 9, not 8. Very good. Now, is this true? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, another equation. Here I go. True or untrue? Why is it untrue? 6 plus 2 is not 7. If I wanted to keep this 7, what do I need to change here? Yeah, I could say 6 plus 1. Is that true? Ding, ding, ding. Or if I wanted to keep the 2, I could take away the 6. Make it what? Yeah, 5. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's do another one. True or untrue? Ding, ding, ding. 4 is the same as 2 plus 2. Okay, here we go. True or untrue? Now, some of you maybe not, I don't know how to read that, Mrs. Wally. So remember, in math, it's the same as reading. We start from the left, we go to the right. So we say 8 is the same as 10 minus 2. So you need to figure out what 10 minus 2 is. 8 is the same as 10 minus 2. Is it true? Ding, 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 ding. It's true. 8 is the same as 10 minus 2. Excellent job. All right. I'm going to switch back our slides. I'm going to switch to just me. I'm going to make me a little bit smaller so we can see our work. All right, friends. So you're going to do page 191 and 192. You're going to be talking about what false means. And you're going to say what you know about false equations in your own words, some pictures of some things that are false equations, and some examples and non-examples. And it says, June says the equation 4 plus 5 equals 8 is true. Do you agree? And then you're going to do some more of the drawing pictures and writing true equations. All right? And then decide, did Lorene and Mateo each have the same number of candies now? So you're going to decide. Today, we learned to tell if equations are true or false. Did we model both sides of the equation? Did we tell if they're equal? Did we state, I can state, That did not work, did it? That didn't copy correctly. It's supposed to say, I can state if they are true or false. Did you do that? Yes, you did. Awesome job, first graders. All right. So now is time for our affirmation. I will go back and fix that slide. It did not copy correctly. So this is a really great affirmation, and it's something that is long-term and short-term. And it is, I am going to do great things. You are going to do great things now. You're going to do great things later on this week, and you're going to do great things in 10 or 20 years from now. But it's important to remind yourself of that. So I'm going to go first, and then you're going to go. I am going to do great things. Your turn. Excellent job, first graders. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey kids, we want to see your work. Just send your pictures and your stories to TV Classroom, 601 South 8th Street, Tacoma, Washington, 98405.